Let's go with the mock draft. How's everyone doing? My name is Caesar, and welcome to the halftime rundown. We are doing our second mock draft, mock 2.0, and we are going to be doing trades. All right, we're going to be dealing with some trades. We'll be wheeling and dealing. I'm going to try to do two drafts today. To see if we can move up, move down, see what different options we have in those two. We're going to try to do two mock drafts. I'm going to hurry up a little bit. The last time I put some highlights up, I'm going to see if I can do that here now. Hopefully we won't get flagged or nothing for copyright stuff. But I'll put some highlights a little bit of the people that we're drafting, just like we did on our last mock draft. Pretty excited, man. We're going to do trades. There are some trade options. I remember seeing the little trade button light up in the other mock draft that we did, our mock draft 1.0. But this draft, we're going to be trading. We're going to see if it's even worth a trade. We're going to take a look at what we got. Again, some of the stuff that some of the positions of need are inside, offensive lineman, guard, center. Linebacker, I believe that's a sneaky need as well. Wide receiver, of course. Now with the whole, as I mentioned in my last one, my last mock draft, the whole Calvin Joseph situation, we might need a corner, right? And then in the last draft, we went 4 rounds. And in this draft, the 2.0, we're going to go 5 rounds in, okay? We're going to go 5 rounds. We're going to take a look at what we can do within those 5 rounds and what type of players we can get, right? We're going to take a look at all the options. We're going to still be picking 24. Of course, that's going to be our first pick, and we'll go ahead and see what we got. So let's not take much time talking. Let's take some time drafting. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let me bring up the screen here. Now, I did slow it down a little bit because I want to see who's going off the board, right? If I can trade up, I'm going to see if I can do that. We're going to take a look at some of the stuff here and what we need to do. So 5 rounds in, mock draft. Let's get started. Picking Cowboys, number 24. Let's get started with our mock draft 2.0 here at the halftime rundown. Okay, let's see. We're not going to trade for the first pick. I don't even think we will have a chance. So let's go ahead and start the draft. Let's see who the Jaguars take. Also, as I did earlier, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go back just to see a couple of people who took what, some notables, prospects that go off the board. Let's see if it changes, right? So here we go. Start of the mock draft. There we go. So there they go. I'll stop it at 10 so we can take a look at what we got so far. 10. All right. Aiden Hutchinson goes number 1 to the Jaguars. And then we got Derek Stingley goes number 2. I was not expecting that. The Lions took Derek Stingley on the last mock draft here with the simulator. Derek Stingley went like in the teens, I believe. So so this one is already different as we see it, right? Kayvon Thibodeau, number 3. Sauce Gardner, number 4. Trayvon Walker, the end that's been moving up a lot of people's boards, went number 5 to the Giants. Econom went to 6 to the Panthers to protect whatever quarterback they have there. Kyle Hamilton, number 7. That actually was the exact same pick from the Giants in the last simulator. So, so they looks like they got Kyle Hamilton on there. One of my first offensive linemen that I was looking at, Charles Cross, he's off the board. Kenyon Green, I believe, is one that I really want. Zion Johnson would be another interior guard. We'll take a look at that to see if they're available at 24. Of course, I wouldn't mind a Kobe Dean as well. That was my first pick in our other mock draft. Oh, and by the way, our grade on the other mock draft was a B. So we got a B. So we did pretty good with the draft picks that we had. First receiver off the board, Garrett Wilson went off the board at 10. to the Jets. So let's go ahead and resume our draft. And then we'll stop it at 20. So we'll go 10 players in. We'll stop it at 20. And then we'll take a look at who we got. All right. So Drake London, second receiver. We got Jameson Williams, torn ACL. He went to 13th pick. He's recovering from that torn ACL. So the Texans took him there. So we got some streak of receivers going. Trent McDuffie, for a cornerback from Washington. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. He went on the exact same pick as he did on the last mock draft to the Eagles. And then our first quarterback off the board, Malik Willis from Liberty. He is listed as the number one quarterback. So the Saints taking a chance on that. Chris Olave, another receiver. Jordan Davis, interior defensive lineman to the Eagles. Man, that right there is a nice little combo that the Eagles got. They got Devin Lloyd and Jordan Davis. They're getting young on defense, so that's going to be something we need to look at, right? So the Patriots are on the clock right before us. Let's resume the draft. And let's see who is off the board by the time we get there. So Zion Johnson's off the board, right? So, there goes one of my my guards. I was Zion Johnson, Kenyon Green. Kenyon Green's still here, so he might be. Actually, I have Kenyon Green ranked higher than Zion Johnson. I actually have Zion Johnson 2, Kenyon Green 3, so that's not much of a jump. So we're definitely going to look to trade here. We have an option. So we have 2 offers on the table for us to trade. So let's take a look at those, because this would be a perfect scenario for us to trade back, get some extra picks. 10 slides, 10 back. I don't think we can do 10 by the time we get there. No. Let's see. I think Green Bay wanted something. 28. So if we can go back to 28. So give me the 28th pick. I'll give you the 24th pick. You give me the 59th pick, right? I'll even take 92. No, let's take 59. Let's see if they're interested. I can throw in. Who's going to be out? I'll throw in 76 pick. Let's see if they would trade for that. All right, so let's see. Offer the trade. Trade accepted. All right, so we went back 4 slots and we gained the 59th pick. Okay, so that's awesome. So let's go ahead and let's resume the draft. We only went back 4 spots, so we're gonna have someone land there. It might not be Nakobe Dean or oh man, they're with Kenyon Green. Oh man, look at that. Kenyon Green and Tyler Lindenbaum went before us. Who did the Green Bay? Trevor Penny. Trevor Penny was there. But look at this, man. We have my 2 guards. My 2 guards went. But Nakobe Dean's still there. What can I say? Let's go with Dean. I do have some trade offers though. 37th pick, no. 49th pick, nah. Kansas City, interested? Nah, yeah, we don't want 37. That's 9 slots back. No, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's just stick with what we got. Let's go ahead and let's draft our player, right? Let's draft a player here. Let's go into Nakobe Dean, man. Everything that we've been doing so far has been Dean on there. So let's go and take Dean. Kobe Dean, we had some highlights on him on the last mock draft, so we're not going to put those up. So let's go ahead and, all right, so let's pause it here real quick, right? So we got Nakobe Dean. We took Dean. Raymond went right afterwards for a 29th pick. Traylon Burks is off the board. Tyler Smith, and then our next quarterback off the board, Desmond Ridder from Cincinnati. Okay, so Daxton Hill went off for 34th pick. Let's go ahead and take a look to the 40s. So far, so good. I mean, we started off with, and then we got the 56th, 59th, and 88th pick. Okay, so we'll see where we're at here. We'll stop at 45 really quick. Okay. David Ajabo, he tore his Achilles in his pro day. The Giants take a quarterback. Let's take a look. And Sam Howell, another quarterback. Here comes the quarterback. There goes Sky Moore. That would have been the receiver that I would have looked at, right? Quay Walker, that was another linebacker that I was taking a look. But we got Nakobe Dean, so we're pretty set at linebacker. We're going to be looking at what we can do on guard, receiver if there's an option, and we'll go from there. So what happened with that us trading back 4 slots, the worst case scenario took place. Tyler Lindenbaum and then Keon Green went off the board back to back. So all right, let's resume the draft. And then we'll see what we have when we come up next. Brister. Okay, all right. So we have a couple of options. So you see my receiver still, I mean, the receiver we took the last time is still there. So I mean, Dylan Parham would be a solid pick. Dylan Parham, at the moment he's ranked 67th player, but I have him as my 6th best guard right after Darian Kennard, which I believe is no longer here. I believe he was taken already. Darian Kennard. Actually, no, Darian Kennard's there, but he's listed as a tackle. I have him as a guard. So he's there as an option. Then Marvin Neal, he was one of the players that was in the visit for the 30, right? Devin West is a solid center. So I don't think we should pick here. We don't need a linebacker. At the moment, I think Albert Lucas will be a little bit too high for us to go. 2 linebackers on the board. Let's see if someone wants a quarterback. So the Atlanta is wanting to go with the 58th pick, right? So Atlanta wants the 58th pick. So that's 2 back. That actually looks good. So let's say, all right. So we'll give you the 56th pick. I want your 74, right? And 58. So I'll give you 56 pick, and then I'll throw in my 167, right, for your 74th pick. That should get us a good solid, and then we would only move back 2, and we pick up the 74th pick in the 3rd round. Right? All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. See if they take this. Trade accepted. All right. So let's go ahead and resume on the draft. We go 2 spots down. Who did they take? They Marvin Leo, of course, right? They take one of the ones that we were targeting. Roll right back in the same boat. We got a receiver there in Tolbert. We have a guard in Parham. We even have Darren Kennard and Donovan West. I don't think this would happen, right? I mean, we're trading back, but hey, I mean, at the moment we still have quite a bit of people, and we have the 59th, the 58th, and the 59th pick, 74th pick as well. Let's take a look at some trade offers. I mean, we have an option, right? We still have players on the board. So the Broncos are, the Buccaneers and the Chiefs are looking to move up. Quite a bit of others as well. I don't know if I want to go in conference. If I was, so let's go Chiefs. See what they get. So only 2 picks. So give me your 62. I'll give you my 58. Right. You see, I don't want the 94th pick. No. Let's see what the 60th pick. 91. Texans look like they can get, so they want 60th pick. That's 10 picks down, though. That would be a little too far for me. 94th pick. No, that's too far. 60th pick and 91st pick. Bengals, take the Bengals. 95th pick. No. Yeah, no. We could take the Bucks pick. Give me the 91st pick, and we would still be in solid, right? I don't know what to do here. We still got plenty of players that we can choose from. Man, let's see. 62, 94, and 68. We'll pick next, so we wouldn't go that bad. So, all right, so let's go 68 and 80. We're going to go with the Texans, right? So that'll give us another solid here. I'll throw in the 178 pick. So we would trade. So I would go 10 down, right? But I pick up number 80. So it looks like I would have a solid little ways to go here. And then, so let's see. Trade offer. Let's go ahead and we're going to trade this. Let's trade down. We had a bunch of offers for this. They accepted the trade offer. So let's see who they take. And then we're back right on the clock. So they took Matt Corral. They needed a quarterback. But all of our guys are still there. If we go with positions, all of our guys are still there that we would need. And we're picking up draft picks. We're picking up picks. So let's see who else is willing to throw in some picks. The Lions will give us the 66 pick and 90. We can do 97, or we can go the Seahawks. You see, I would take the Lions pick here, and then get number 97. We're going to get value off of whoever we're picking. We're still picking solid players and prospects. So this would never happen, by the way. So many trade backs, but we got so many good offers, and we still got solid players on the board. And I would only go back, 5 picks, right? And we can still pick up some of the. So let's do that. And I'm going to have some awesome late round draft picks. So I'll take your 97th there, Lions, and I will give you my 155 that we got on the Amari Cooper trade, and I will give you my 59th pick. And we pick up another one. Just chance. Let's see. There we go. We are moving back and getting some draft picks. That's what we need. We need some young talent, man. We need some young talent. All right, here we go. Second pick in the 3rd round, and look at our options. Let's see. Our receiver went, which was Tobert. Did Tobert go? Did Jalen Tobert get off the clock? I thought. No, I don't know where he went. Let me see. Oh yeah, he did go off the board. Shakir's good though. Shakir, we can go ahead and pick him up a little bit later on in the draft there. So but I don't see where did Jalen Tobert go? Oh, you're right before us. Look at that. Okay, that would have been like perfect scenario on that. All right, so let's go ahead and pick here. There's no trade offers, right? I think this would be a pretty solid pick for a guard, right? Because we have some solid guards in Dylan Parham. We did not have him any what's it called any highlights that we showed him the last time because we didn't pick him. So let's go ahead and see if I can find some highlights on Parham, right? And then we'll put those on. But then let's go ahead and make it official. Third round, second pick in the third round, we will take Dylan Parham. And let me go ahead and pause this here, right? Because we're back. We're right back on the clock with the 68th pick. So let me get Parham video here. Shout out to the prospects highlights. They're going to be the ones that we're going to be using for Parham. Let me go ahead and get the video here for us. And then we'll go ahead and get, there we go. There we go. Now let's see our draft pick here. All right. Okay. He looks like he has a pretty low solid base, right? He looks a little small for a guard, right? He may have to put on a little bit of a, because he's listed as what 6'2", 285, so he could be a little on the small side. But I mean he's going to be active. He might have to put on a little bit of weight to handle some of the NFL interior defensive linemen. But yeah, he's looking like he has a good base, strong feet. He does get pulled a little bit high though. That'll be my only concern. But he has quick feet though. He has quick feet. He can probably recover. He does look like he's holding up his own. So look at that double team. All right. I mean, it looks like a solid pick. We need an interior lineman anyway. So that does look like it would be a pretty good solid pick. With the what was that? That was our 66th pick, right? So we're right back on the clock at the 68th pick. We still have some of our people that we're wanting. Now, receiver, I can always go with some of my receiver. Kyle Phillips, he's listed, he's there. So we have a couple of receivers. Calvin Austin from Memphis, he's there. So we do have a couple of receivers that we can always go with. Khalil Shakar, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. It will still be a solid pick there too. So we have we definitely have some picks here. Sam Williams and Cam Jargons are two picks that I would really consider. These two here would be pretty good picks as well. So let's take a look at the trade offer. I mean, why not? Let's just mess this whole thing up here. 81st pick. That's too far down. And 128. No, that would be way too low for us to get. So we still got the 74th pick coming up. Okay, what do we do? Safety. We have. Man, we can go we can just revamp our offensive line here, man. Donovan West is a solid center. I have him listed as my 7th best center. Is Alec Lindstrom available? He's from Boston College. Lindstrom. Jurgens is there though, so Jurgens will still be good. Lindstrom, I think, went off the board already. Nope, Lindstrom's there. I have Lindstrom ranked higher than Donovan Parham, and I also have Cameron Jurgens, but he's actually listed a little bit higher here. Cameron Jurgens was 93rd overall. I have him 4th, right? But Donovan West, he's listed there. Man, decisions. We had to go all the way down to the 74th pick. Let's double up here, man. Let's go offensive line, and let's get us Donovan West. He's ranked higher at the moment than Jurgens. But you know what? Jurgens will be available later on down on our pick. But honestly, we have no other option to address safeties. Could go for a tight end. We could do a corner at the moment. Marcus Jones, ranked 69. Let's see, corner. You see, this is where we get to be like, man, what do we do when it comes to something like this? Marcus Jones was ranked 11th best corner in the draft, right? You know what? Let's go him. Let's go Marcus Jones. We'll put up some highlights for him on here. That way, Marcus Jones from Houston. Very versatile player. Let's take a look at his 2020. Let's see if we have anything a little bit newer. 2022. Okay. Shout out to KC Sports Network. We actually used them on one of our other showcase. So let's bring that, and then we'll get them. So it's a pretty solid spot for a receiver. Okay. Here we go. Marcus Jones. 5'8", 185. He's a little small. I don't think Dan Quinn would go for somebody like this, right? He's a little on the small side. But let's take a look. Can he ball? That's the thing. Does this tape look good? Oh, look at those. Yeah, man. He read that quarterback. He's a return guy, too. So that could be something that we can definitely look at. He is small, though. He is short. Dan Quinn likes him long and lengthy, right? But it looks like he's covering the slot. A lot of slot options. So he looks like he has instincts. That could be a solid pick. Look at that. Yeah, man. I mean, if we can use him in the slot, I would not mind. Look at that right there. Wow. That was an awesome hit. He came all the way from the other side, man. Hustling. Those look like some pretty solid highlights. Let's see. Oh, he actually played a little bit of receiver, too. Look at that. Okay. I'm liking this guy more and more. This is the first time I see film on him. He looks like he's a solid returner too. Hey man, we may have both Tony Pollard and Marcus Jones on here as returners. I like that. I like it. Solid pick right now. Good. All right, let's go ahead and go on with our next pick. We're back on the board. So who went off the board that we liked? Just Darian Kennard, another offensive lineman. We still have quite a bit of picks. And let's see. Who can we go with? I think I'm going to take Kyle Phillips from UCLA. He's a receiver. The Browns are wanting to move up from the 78th pick, and they will give us 99. 79 pick Chargers. Nope. Yeah. Now let's go and draft. Okay. So we went ahead and we took our linebacker. We went ahead and we've taken our linebacker, and then we took. Who did we take? We took our guard, Dylan Parham, and then we took a corner. and we're back on the clock. Sam Williams is still out there. Cam Jurgens is still out there. We can get those guys here. Let me see receivers. Who do I have that I would have ranked pretty high? Your top George Pickens is out. Dave Bell's out. Alec Pierce is out. Justin Ross, I believe, is still on here. Where is Phillips listed? Phillips. I'm looking at my notes, guys, to see where we're at. So Kyle Phillips, Austin Gray, Alec Pierce. I saw him here. Alec Pierce is the 10th receiver. Pierce is the 10th receiver on board. Justin Ross, he's still there. Ross is the 11th receiver on the board on my board that I'm seeing here. We still have an option to pick on one of those. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead. He had a better percentage though than up here. So let's go best player available on a position need. Okay, so let's do best player available on a position need. Let's do let's do Kyle Phillips. Let's draft Kyle Phillips. We're gonna go ahead and take Kyle Phillips, and then we'll put up some highlights here in a bit, and we're right back on the clock. Let's see what we can do. Kyle Phillips. Phillips highlights. Okay. Actually, I'm not finding something that we can use. Shout out to Sports Pack 12. It looks like we're going to be able to use some of those highlights. He's also a returner. Looks like those highlights will be good. Let's take a look at these here. They usually flag us. Let's see. Excuse me. I don't want to sneeze in y'all's. I want to sneeze in y'all's ear there. So we took Kyle Phillips. Really wasn't finding that much of highlights. Let me see if I can look at something else here. Shout out to UCLA Dodger Fan. He looks like he put up some highlights. So let's put those up. Okay. Okay. Looks like he has pretty good hands, right? Oh, he was even in the backfield. Look at that. Versatility. Can you say Cooper Kupp? I don't know if that's going to be a valid comparison, right? But man, he looks like he's pretty versatile. He was playing the inside. He played on the outside. He wasn't running back. Back on the inside, right? Let's take a look. Oh, there we go. He found the zone, sat in there, put his hands up. Look at that. All right. We looking good. He's right here. There you go. Look at that. Played the slot. Hey, we might need a slot receiver. He's back on the inside. Look at that. Just finding the hole, man. And that's sometimes what you need. You need, when you're playing those zones, you need someone just to go in right here and again in the inside. If we can have someone win those inside matchups, I'm down. We can have someone winning those inside matchups. Look at that. All right. Good. Liking that pick. We're back on the board with the 80th pick. We still have quite a bit of our people here, and we still have a good 3 more picks to go. 80th pick, 88th, and 97. Right? Man, look at Sam Williams is there. Juergens is there. Those are the ones that I really like. You know what? Let's go. We've been trading back. Let's go after our guys. Sam Williams. And hopefully Juergens doesn't go. Boom. We're back on it. Give me Cam Juergens. We know who we're taking already. We know. Let's see who else is on there. Still got a quarterback with a 97th pick. And we're still in the 3rd round, man. But we've given away all of our picks just to try to get up here. And there's still quite a bit of different. We still got a good tackle there. I mean, we can definitely use a tackle. 102. So they will go 102 and then give us 125 for our 97th pick. And then we got 129. So 102. Our tackles there. Pretty good. Okay. All right. I was just looking at what we got because we still have quite a bit of people that we can pick up. Jeremy Rucker, I heard he was a solid tight end. We can pick him up when it comes to a tight end, and we move back a little bit. Right? I mean, we have 2 solid tackles. Keenan Daesh, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not. And Sean Ryan. Let's see. Sean Ryan is listed as the 11th best tackle on the prospect list that I have here. Right? Let's see. And Keenan Daesh is listed as the 16th best tackle. Right? So if we take that pick from the Dolphins and we get the, let's see. Let's see what we got. Hey, let's do it. Let's move back a little bit. Let's pick up another there we go. Who are they taking? Resume the draft. I took Sean Ryan. Jeez. It's like they were hearing me. It's like they were hearing me. Oh, man. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll take Kellen Daesh here. Right? He was one of the ones that we were talking about. So we went ahead and we double up on the offensive line. Let's take a look at if we have anything else. Jeremy Ritter's off the board already. Dang it. I was going for him on the next pick. So we got 125 and 129. And we'll see what we have available. Marquise Hayes, we actually took him in our last draft. We have quite a bit of players still available. Now we're looking at best defensive, probably best on the board, man. I mean, we can do based on the best possible. What's available on tight end? Let's see tight end. What's that guy from Coastal Carolina? Isaiah Likely. There he is. Okay. Isaiah Likely. Wyndon Meyer actually was a pretty good option, but that would be a little out of our reach now. Dominique Robinson. Let's take a look at Dominique. I haven't seen any type of footage for him. Dominique Robinson. I actually have him as the 16th best pass rusher. All right. Can someone say Randy Gregory replacement? Let's go. And then we'll be right back on the board, on the clock. We can easily just double up with Marquise Haynes. We actually took him. We're pretty excited about him. But I also like Isaiah Likely. And I don't think we can fall back too much. So let's see. Another trade. Let's see what we got. 132 and 37. So we'll give you 129, but I want your 132 and your 140. And I'll give you my 5th rounder for next year. Let's see. Green Bay's been willing and dealing here. We would pick up 2 more picks, sliding back. Actually, we'll pick up 1 more pick, right? Because we would be losing one. I don't think that'll have a chance to get our 176 back. Let's see. Nope. They're like, nah. We don't want that. All right, that's asking a little too much, huh? Let's see. If they just take that. Nope. 1 more. Okay. I'll give you my 5th rounder for next year. Might get a compensatory pick on that. Wow, they didn't take that one either. They're playing hardball here. Green Bay did not take that. All right, well, then we don't want you then. We'll go with the Panthers. What you got? So I'll take your 137 and 144. And I'll give you that. Let's take a look. Whoa. Everyone's playing a little hardball here. With a 43. Okay, so then give me your 49th. Let's see if that there we go. All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll see what we got. This has been an interesting mock draft because I wanted to do a couple of them, but it looks like we're only going to be able to do one. We're already going on 40 minutes. Yeah, our guys went off the board. Marquise. Okay. I don't know any of these guys. We're already going into deep draft territory here. We can take a look at some. I know Isaiah Likely would be one that I'm going to target. But I mean, we can double up on guard, right? Or even a tackle. Let's see. So let's go tackle them. Again, guys, I have no idea who these guys are. I'm just looking up some of the people on the list that I have. Tackle. Let's see. Matt Watiski, 21st best tackle, right? Or we can do Joshua Enindu. I've heard of him. One of the guys from DallasCowboys.com actually was talking about him. You see, he's ranked 17th. So we can let's do the tackle. Let's do our tackle. We've been needing a tackle, kind of. So we'll do tackle, right? Get that offensive line all revved up and ready, and let's see if we can get Isaiah Likely here with our last pick. Let's go. Let's go tight end. What would be the best available player, though? Let's see. A safety. Okay. Would be the best possible player. But then we also have our guard, and we would revamp that offensive line, man. We got one guard, one center, one tackle. And then we can pick up another guard, or we can pick up a safety. Let's go O-line. Let's go O-line. That'll put us in. That'll end our draft. That'll end our draft. Yeah, because that'll put us already out of reach for some of these. Oh, there goes Isaiah Likely. Okay. All right. I think we did pretty good. What do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? What do you think we did? How we did? We're going to get our draft grade here in a bit. And take a look at they're thinking. They're like, man, this guy took a bunch of trade offers to go back. And we got another solid B. Oh, wait. No, that was our trade. So we pick up Nakobe Dean. Another B overall. So overall, look at that. Marquise, Dominique Robinson. We got an A- with all of our draft picks, guys. Every single one of our draft picks, we got an A-. That's a pretty damn solid draft. Pretty solid draft. So we got Nakobe Dean. Let me see, what was that? That was the first round, right? But these are our people here. We got Nakobe Dean, our linebacker. We picked up Dylan Parham, right? Then we traded again. We picked up Marcus Jones, which was a C, negative C. I think that was our only C-. I think that was our only C that we got other than the trade. So, and then we picked up Kyle Phillips, a receiver. So they gave us a D on that one. But then everything else, it looks like we hit. We had 4 picks in the third round, 5 picks in the third round, because we completely traded out of the second round. So Dylan Parham, Marcus Jones, Kyle Phillips, Sam Williams, Cam Jurgens. I wish I could show you guys a bunch of these film, right? And then we went tackle again, Kellen Daesh, right? I believe that's right. And we got an A on that. And then we got an A+ with Dominique Robinson. Let's take a look at that. Before we go, I want to take a look at Dominique Robinson. I want to see why we got an A+ on that. Let's see if we can find him. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I haven't seen any of him. So this would be pretty solid for me too. Hey, KC Sports Network. Let's see, man. You looks like you guys take a deep dive into some of these players. Let's get them on here, because we got an A+ for this pick. We picked them up in the 4th round. So let's take a look at Dominique Robinson. That could be a solid replacement for Gregory, right? KC Sports, what's up, man? You guys have been doing awesome to us. Thank you for allowing us to use your highlights. Here we go. 6'6", 254. Okay. Film is not the best, but we're seeing. There he is, right in the middle. There we go. Okay. I even played a little bit of inside. Oh, nice. Pursuing the play. He could be a little small, right? But look at that. Pursuing. Randy Gregory was a little small, but his motor was insane, man. Motor was insane. So, hey, look, we got Sam Williams. Hey, let's do some Sam Williams if we can get the next one. Let's see, is he on there? I thought he was gonna be next. Let's see. Since let's click on it since he came up. Again, KC Sports Network, y'all are awesome, man. I'm definitely a subscriber. I subscribe to you guys, so don't worry. Using y'all's film. All right, Sam Williams, check it out. Let's see, number 6'3", 250. So he's a little bit smaller than. But look at that. Okay. We took 2 edges on here. So we had 12 sacks and 16 tackles for loss. Okay. Man, our draft was insane, guys. Tell me what you guys think, man. I know we took a while, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players, and we still got an A+ on our mock draft. So we did pretty damn good based on what Pro Football Focus is telling us. We went in there and we took solid A's with some offensive tackles, edge rushers, some solid B's with our guards and interior linemen. Of course, Nakobe Dean leading the way with our draft. So this looks like a pretty darn good draft, even though we traded a bunch of picks. We got 10 players. And out of these 10 players, I'm going to actually quote, well, not quote, but kind of paraphrase Jeff Kavanaugh. He's one of the people that I follow when it comes to drafting. Give me more draft picks, right? Give me a chance, because then I have an option to have some of these draft picks hit, right? Out of these 10, hey, 5 can hit, right? 5 players can hit, and then we have a solid young draft class that comes in. So definitely took that approach. Traded a bunch back, picked up a bunch of pet picks, and then we got some pretty solid grades there in all of our last picks. So what are you guys' thoughts? What do you guys think? Please give us a comment, like, subscribe. This was fun, man. Trading back was fun. We traded back a lot more than we thought. I don't think the Cowboys will ever do this, because our GM we don't have a GM. Our so-called GM, but wouldn't do something like this. But heck, I took a chance. We took a bunch of draft picks. We moved down. We got a bunch of solid players with solid grades. Yeah, man, it was a great draft. Thank you once again, everyone, for joining me. Without you guys and without you subscribing and liking, this channel, doesn't grow. So we really appreciate that. Tell everybody to check us out. At Halftime Rundown on our YouTube channel right there. Once again, my name is Caesar. Thank you very much. Thank you. And we'll see you all next time with our mock draft 3.0. And we're going to get crazy. We'll see what else we do, all right? 3.0. Thank you so much, guys. Y'all have a good one.